as I realized this doorknob belonged to our backyard gazebo.
See? I knew it.
At this
It's
point,
your own
I'm
house.
slowly
You should have
grasping
known.
that this person
Look, now you're about to die.
is
Now you're about to die.
Snapchatting me.
What's good, YouTube? Vet here, and we are about to watch 2 terrifying Snapchat horror stories animated. Let's get into it. Hope it don't. Nothing bad happens, bro. This gonna be crazy, I know it.
This all happened a few months ago when I met Veronica at a mutual friend's house party. We hit it off immediately as a beer pong team, so she gave me her Snapchat and we spent the next week exchanging videos.
Y'all still got Snapchat?
At first, it was casual, mostly memes and just videos of whatever we were doing at the time with goofy filters over it. Like, I sent Veronica a snap of me cooking breakfast and then slapped a psychedelic lens over my face that made me look like a hippie. After about a week, Veronica started sending me flirtier snaps. Nothing wild, just stuff like blowing me a kiss at the end of a video or using a heart emoji filter.
Okay.
I was vibing with that because Veronica was gorgeous. Dark hair, dark eyes, and slim. We'd probably exchanged 100 snaps before I saw the face in the background. I was laying on the couch playing Elden Ring when I received the snap. "Hey Troy, what do you think of my new earrings?" Veronica asked in a video. She was sitting at her kitchen table with some kind of pirate filter on. It added big fake gold earrings as well as an eye patch.
Where's the
face?
Just
as the snap was ending, I sat up. There was something in the background of the video in a shadowy way at the end of the kitchen. The snap was gone before I had a chance to think to screenshot it. It was hard for me to tell exactly what it was in the background due to the bad lighting and the filter. But it looked like a face on the wall.
It looked dark.
The face was ugly, old, but hard to make out in detail because it was dark. It was a man, completely bald, with thick, hard features and eyes that seemed to look right through you. His mouth was clenched shut. I thought there might even have been a red streak on his chin. I decided to snap Veronica back ASAP.
Do it.
"Hey, did you recently install a creepy portrait in your kitchen?" I asked. "Creepy dude was mean mugging me in your snap." I added an LOL filter and sent the message. Veronica got back to me immediately.
Bro,
Not sure what you're talking about, Dudeski, she said while shooting it.
Okay, why did he say that joke? If you know dang well, if whoever that was in that freaking in that window could potentially get her, break the window first, and then get her and kill her. Like, you don't even know what's really, you don't know what's going on, man. Yo, what?
You're weird, but luckily you're cute.
Nah, do you see that? Is she dumb? What is going on?
Veronica's snap showed me the wall where I thought I'd seen the portrait of the man, but instead of a painting, there was a window. "Hey, I'm being serious now, okay?" I snapped back.
You didn't know it was a window? How didn't you know it was a window, bro? Oh yeah.
She's dead. Might have been looking in through your kitchen window.
She's dead.
Veronica looked nervous and a little angry in her reply.
She's dead.
She didn't bother using any filters. "Troy, if you're messing with me, that's not okay.
Nope.
Don't try to scare me."
I wish I was playing with you.
This latest video had Veronica walking around in her living room. All of her curtains were open.
First of all, oh yeah, she already her windows, her window curtains are open. Red flag. That's red flag number 1. Red flag number 2. Automatically, my wife or my girlfriend or anyone that I'm dating will automatically think I'm serious because, bro, I don't play no games with none of that. For real. Be like, she gonna be like, "Oh, yeah." She can get right to the point. You know what I'm saying? She can Get out
I
of
could
here.
see the night sky clearly around
You're already
her
messing
house.
up. You got the blinds
I
open.
also noticed a shadow outside in her yard. This time, I was fast enough to screenshot the end of the video, and I sent it back to Veronica. She sent me back a chat instead of a video. Okay, I'm freaking out now a little. She wrote, "Can you come over?" I'd been hoping for an invitation for a while, but not like this. Before I could reply, I got a notification that she sent over a video. I opened it to see a clearly panicked Veronica rushing down her hallway. Troy, I saw somebody outside. They limped between the willow tree out front and went around the side of the house. I'm not sure, but there might have been 2 shadows out there.
Nah, bro. You gotta have a weapon or something. I would have asked her, have a knife, have a gun, something. Have something, have a piece on you, you know?
Her back. Hey, here's my FaceTime. Give me a call and I'll stay online with you. She called a few moments later from her bedroom. The lights were out and I could see from the screen's glow that Veronica was crying.
Why are you crying?
There's someone outside my room. She
would have been on go, on God.
I heard them trying to open the window. Troy, please.
You just dead.
I'm so scared. Okay.
Dead. She's dead, just bro.
Hold tight. I'm going to... Someone was pounding on Veronica's front door, hitting it hard enough to rattle the window all the way in her bedroom. I heard screaming or shouting. It was muffled and impossible to tell what they were saying.
What the heck?
After a moment, the knocking stopped, and there was silence. Then, Veronica screamed. Before I could ask what was wrong, she swiveled her camera to point out of her bedroom window. A man was looking inside. The same man I'd spotted in her kitchen window. His face was pale and up close, clearly streaked with blood on his chin and cheeks. Veronica ripped the curtain shut and began hyperventilating. Hey, listen. You need to stay quiet. Stay hidden. Barricade your bedroom door.
She probably already got caught.
Put something heavy against the window, too. Then you need to hang up this call.
She about to die, bro.
No, please, she whispered, breathing harder. Don't leave me. Just for a minute.
Man, you better stay ready.
You need to call 911.
She too soft, bro.
I'll call them too, to make sure we get through. Snap me your address, and I'll be on your way over to you. Please hurry. Veronica hung up, and I instantly got a notification in the chat. I was already on my way out of the door, sliding my boots on and my jacket. When I connected with 911, the dispatcher confirmed that they were already on the line with Veronica. Since she was talking to a professional, I sent her a quick Snapchat video instead of FaceTiming. Hey, I'm on my way. So are the police. You'll be okay, I said, climbing into my truck. The cops beat me to Veronica's house. There were 2 squad cars parked at the curb when I pulled into her driveway. There was also a dead man lying in the front yard.
Is that him?
He was face down in the grass, an axe still embedded in his back near the top of his spine.
Or maybe not. What the heck?
As I got closer, I saw the man was bald and very pale. There was one officer standing near the corpse, talking into her radio.
Never mind, that is him.
And 2 more at the front porch of the house, trying to calm Veronica down. The first officer started to step to block me, but Veronica caught sight of my approach and came sprinting down the steps. She jumped into my arms and clutched me tight, sobbing so hard I couldn't make out what she was saying. I hugged her back, but my attention was on the body in the yard. I saw the first cop lean over to shine a light in its face. The corpse was definitely the man I had seen peering into Veronica's window.
You look old as freak, too.
The potential home invader.
Why you look like that one dude?
I doubted Veronica was savage and composed enough to put an axe into his back. So, who killed him? The answer became clear when more police cars arrived, but stopped 3 houses down instead of at Veronica's. When I was finally able to get Veronica to calm down, I let a paramedic look over her while I walked down the street. This
At least
time,
she alive.
a cop did stop me at the edge of the yard. A crime scene technician was marking off an open door to the house with black and yellow tape. I was able to see a woman's body lying on the living room floor before they shuffled me away. The rest of the story came out in the paper that week. Veronica's neighbor, a middle-aged couple that just moved in, were brutally murdered the same night she and I were exchanging snaps.
What?
The wife died at the scene, but the husband was able to flee and most likely made his way next door to ask for help. Only that family was on vacation, so he moved to Veronica's house, creeping in the yard in case the killer was in pursuit.
So he wasn't the killer? Nah, this is crazy. What is going on? Like, the other video, it was something crazy. Make sure y'all go watch that. That was crazy, but what is going on here?
The man probably tried to get Veronica's attention quietly at first, then started pounding on the door when he realized he was being followed.
I thought
he ran around to her
was one of those.
When she didn't answer. That's when the killer must have caught up with him and planted an axe in his spine as the man tried to dash across the yard. I know Veronica blames herself for not opening the door, but how could she have known that her stalker was really a victim? Besides, all that might have changed
I thought he was one of those.
3 bodies.
So there was a killer.
2.
Wow, that was crazy. Like, that first story was crazy. That was crazy. I thought he was a killer, but there was another killer behind him. See that? There's so many plot twists. This is crazy. That's dope. I like that story. All right, this second one.
This happened about a month ago, but I couldn't decide if I should tell it or not. I'm kind of a paranoid person and didn't know if I was going to deal with something like this again if I talked about it. But since it's been a month and nothing has happened again, I'll share it. English is not my native language, so bear with me if I sound weird. I'm a 22-year-old girl from Bulgaria, studying art in another town. I was back home at my parents' house for Christmas vacation. And this happened a little after New Year's. My parents' house is in a tiny village near a big town where I grew up. We moved into the village and now live in a 2-story house. I was sitting one night in my room and watching some amazing horror stories by MJV Animations.
That's dope. He put his own, like, channel on there. Like, I've been watching MJV all night. Live streamed it in the playlist. Make sure you go to the playlist. Look down, you can see all the playlists of MJV. I've been watching that every time.
As I usually do. It was about 2 o'clock, and I was immersed in a scary story.
Yeah, they make some heat
not
too.
Knowing that I would be living in my own horror story real soon. It started with me receiving a notification from Snapchat that someone had added me. I was kind of confused, but I still opened it and saw that someone with the username Lappy789 added me as a friend.
Lappy?
Now,
that's a sign. It got numbers.
Weird to me.
If it got numbers in it,
use Snapchat.
Don't trust it.
I just have it on my phone for no reason at all. None of my friends used it since Instagram got the story thing, and we all started to use that instead. I have very few friends on Snapchat, and none of them active on it, so I didn't think that it was someone I knew. And I don't even have my location on it, or Bitmoji, or whatever it's called, that I can give away my location or username to people nearby. I don't even know what that thing does, because as I said, I haven't been using Snapchat in a while. I also didn't have my username mentioned anywhere on my social media. Out of curiosity,
people are weird,
I added
people want to know you, bro.
And opened their profile to see if they had a picture or something that I could tell more about this person. There was nothing except their Snapchat score, which was about 7. I set my phone on the desk and started to rewind the video and listening to the parts that I missed while I was distracted by the phone. As I got ready to go back to the video, I got another notification. It was from Lappy789 again, and this time it was a snap. I opened it, and it was a picture of grass taken with a flashlight. I stared at it, all confused, and then typed,
"By the way, did you just friend this dude?
This?
I hope you didn't.
Who are you?"
That's a sign.
Lappy789 received it, then read it, but didn't respond.
What?
At this point, I started to ask all of my friends if it was one of them, or if they had given my
That ain't
username
one
to
of them.
someone, but they all said no. A few seconds later, another snap came, and now it was a picture of what looked like a red tile. Curiosity took over me, and once again I texted,
"It's your home.
This isn't funny. Who the hell are you?" Lappy789 saw my message, but didn't respond. The third snap came, and I was prepared to start screenshotting to show my boyfriend. It was a picture of what looked like a little doorknob, but I couldn't see anything more clearly. I failed to screenshot it at first, so I had to replay the snap. When I was finally done, I went back to the third snap to take a closer look this time. Drops of sweat appeared on my forehead as I realized this doorknob belonged to our backyard gazebo.
See? I knew it.
At this point,
it's your own
I'm
house.
slowly
You should have known
that this person...
Look, now you're about to die. Now you're about to die.
Snapchatting me from my backyard. And by the way, it's not so easy for someone to access our backyard, as we have a tall fence. You would have to take your time and scout the place around to find a possible way to climb the fence. It would be even more difficult in the dark, which meant whoever this was had been looking around our house during the day to find a way to get in.
Yeah.
I was utterly horrified, and I didn't know what to do for a few moments. Then...
Shoot. Gotta strategize quick as freak, bro. You gotta think quick as freak. First thing I would do, grab a weapon, hide. Period. Or something.
I stood up from my desk and ran to turn off all the lights. As my room got dark, I peeked through my window shades to see the backyard. It was very cloudy and a dark night, so I couldn't see anything. The fourth snap
don't even look out there then.
And like last time, I was ready to take a screenshot of it to my boyfriend, who hadn't yet seen my messages. When I opened the snap, I screamed in terror.
Let me guess.
It was a zoomed-in snap of my window shade. The one that he could see me gazing
He's looking at you, right? Oh.
I ran out of my room, not knowing what to do.
Run.
For some strange reason, I didn't want to wake up my dad and tell him what was going on. My mom was sleeping downstairs on the couch, and I was upstairs.
Get ready to attack.
Why are you sleeping? I tried to figure out how to open the super loud and screechy door to our terrace without waking up my parents. Even if I was scared, I still wanted to find the intruder who was pulling off this freaky prank to me. I battled with the door for about 30 seconds, but I managed to open it quietly and carefully stepped outside to look. I still didn't see anyone. I looked.
He might still be there.
Trying to stay low as I could so that the snapper wouldn't see me. But I couldn't see anyone lurking in the backyard.
I'm about to get bodied.
I was coming down from the terrace when I received another snap from Lappy789.
Oh no.
As I opened it, the blood in my veins ran cold. It was a picture of my mom sleeping on the couch, taken from inside the house.
Oh my God!
This freak was now inside my house. As shocked and terrified as I was, I rushed downstairs in complete panic.
Ready to attack. You better attack.
There's someone inside our house. Dad,
bro, you should have been got your dad. Oh God.
As I came downstairs, screaming frantically, my mom woke up and she saw our main door was wide open. It seemed like we forgot to lock the main door that night, and my mom passed out.
Oh my God. How do you forget to lock? Oh, I'm about to get murdered. Bro, how do you forget to lock the door? That's a red flag. Never forget to lock the door. Y'all just messing up. Like in this whole thing, you just messing up. Look, windows, not knowing what to do. the door. Like, what is going on, bro? What's going on?
The couch without knowing the door was unlocked. My dad came out of the room, and I told him everything while showing the snaps. My mom and I were both hyperventilating at this point. My dad called the cops and went out, taking his gun to scavenge the area.
Yeah.
After checking everywhere, my dad came back inside and said that he didn't find anyone. The cops came, and they too inquired our neighbors and us about the whole incident, but no lead took place on the matter. I could hardly sleep that night. Every 5 seconds, I kept checking for new snaps from this unknown account. But Lappy789 was gone. I would have been relieved if Lappy789 stayed gone, but unfortunately, he didn't.
What?
When I woke up, I found a creepy text from the same account.
What?
It read, "Had a nice time watching you sleep.
Can't wait to see you soon.
See you soon."
No. You ain't seeing me again. Once you come back, if you see me soon, we gonna have the heaters. We gonna have the blasters. We gonna have every weapon you can name. Run up.
Goodbye.
Step harder.
I immediately blocked the account. I've texted and called all my friends, begged them to confess if it was one of them, but they all said it wasn't them. I told my boyfriend what happened. He asked everyone he knew, but still nothing. We tried to find the account, but we soon found out that he had deactivated it. There was no one with the name Lappy789 anymore. I had deleted Snapchat and didn't think I'd ever use it again. The next day, I went outside to look around to see if the creep.
Why would I use Snapchat anyway?
And I saw footprints on a little muddy patch. My dad doesn't seem to believe it was the intruder's footprints, saying it was probably one of us, but...
Cat! I don't believe that.
I'm pretty sure they weren't ours.
I don't believe it.
To this day, I still don't know who it was. I've asked everyone I know, but nothing has ever come out of it. I still wonder what their intentions were. Were they trying to scare me? Were they stalking me? Who were they? How did they find me? I wouldn't know. I just hope I never have to deal with them again.
Let me guess. Oh, I knew it! That was fire, bruh. That was fire as freak. Wait, is anything else? Nothing. Oh, man. That was fire. That was fire. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. But that was fire, man. Dang. Y'all just messed up this whole video. Y'all just messing up, bro. All I can say is, like, don't do what they're doing, bro. Don't be leaving your doors unlocked. Do not leave the windows, the curtains open. Do not do none of that, bro. Always stay on guard. That's all I gotta say, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. I'm gonna see y'all later with more content. Peace.